Yeah, that's it. We got Amsterdam. We got Princeton. Pool D. This will set our quarterfinals. They're going to get warmed up. While they warm up, I'll cool off for a second. Just for a moment, and we'll get this game underway. But I got to get something to drink. Y'all hold tight for a second.
Y ahora sí, señores, vamos a recibir con aplausos al equipo de Amsterdam, señores. Fuerte number 5, Jesper Jobson. Fuerte el aplauso. Number 2, Aaron Roy. Number 4,
All right.
Jonet
I am
Van
properly hydrated and ready to go as Amsterdam and Princeton will get ready to clash yet again. Now, Princeton goes by Team USA in our national competitions, and Jesper Jobson, this 4-man crew, they saw at least 2 of these Americans in Amsterdam. Didn't get the result they wanted. There's one of them, Damon Huffman, Robbie Hummel, who went through Amsterdam en route to that gold medal. So Amsterdam with a chance to get some get back. Princeton beat them in the quarterfinals in Mexico City, 2018. Also beat him in the pools phase of the Chengdu Masters this year. The only win that Amsterdam has gotten over Princeton is at the Hague semifinals in 2018. So it's a little bit of their history. But I would say, you know, anytime these two teams get together, expect it to be a hell of a game. I think the fans would agree. They love it when 3x3 comes to Mexico City. It's always a nice buzz around the city. You walk around in your 3x3 t-shirt, at least I do. I'm always trying to represent. And, you know, people will stop you and say, oh, it's 3x3, the basketball. Perisur. I say, yeah, make sure you're here. And it's been pretty thick. We have not seen the crowd dissipate. They've stuck around and seen some pretty exciting action, if you ask me. This one's underway, and Dimes on target like infrared. He gets Amsterdam on the board, 2-0. Hummel going right at Royer. He says, there's your dab and ranch right there. The hook gets Princeton on the board. Hummel trailing, but Royer, great concentration, great control to get the layup to go. Here's Hummel over to Huffman. The job using that link to keep Huffman at bay. Huffman with a step back down to Carrington, but a shot clock violation. Took a little bit too much time to get into that possession, so we'll see Amsterdam take over. Here's Dimes. Oh, smooth. Finger roll, buttery. And Amsterdam with a 3-point advantage, only a minute in. Moore to Z. Royer gave him a bro hug. Rather give him that than an easy score. That's where again, as I mentioned before, Royer, as good as he is and as much as he brings, defensively, you know, when you play a bigger team, they automatically are looking to exploit his size. So right on cue, but Z turned it over. It was Hummel who had Royer sealed underneath. So keep an eye on that. That could be a trend in this game. Oh, the job. He hopes that's a trend. Got the H2O, the drip from distance. 6-1, Z. Oh, rolled off. So Flying Dutchman. He hands it off to Royer. Royer, oh, he just served that up for Z to get a hand on it. Empty possession for Amsterdam. Now Carrington trying to get baseline. Bump is called. That's Martinez. Look again. Wasn't the prettiest delivery. You don't see too many bounce passes bounce twice. But I'll take 2 bounces for 2 points. Wouldn't you? Huffman to the left, to the left. Foul. 3 on Amsterdam, none on Princeton. Nice idea. Huffman lucky to come out of there with the rock. They get it to Hummel. Sweet game. Perfectly designed. I shouldn't say designed. He wasn't. His Dimes said, say it with your chest. Took it right at Hummel. But I was talking about Hummel's ideal prototypical 3x3 size is 6'8". Hybrid player. Can play big, can play small. Dimes misses the free throw. 7-2 game. Amsterdam all over Princeton here in the first 2 minutes. With a 5-point cushion, as you know, with 12-second shot clocks, it can disappear like Copperfield, just like that, just like Royer just did. He was out of there. Love the matchup between he and Huffman. But look again, Huffman saying he held me off. And Royer saying, man, he's holding me. Royer shooting one. He tries to go glass, misses it. Flying Dutchman, making things tough on Hummel. Hummel misfires on the pull from long range. Dimes, what's he gonna do with it? He's gonna come to the rack. And a strong score over Hummel. I even said something to him too. I ain't mad at that. Craig Moore takes it right to the rim. But comes out of there empty. So Princeton a little flat to start this one. Royer with the floater, but no float on it. Then he runs up to get done up. Two-piece between the windows of his soul. And it's 8-4. Dimes looking to drop one. Instead, he goes to the crossover, fading away. And Flying Dutchman called for the over the back, trying to keep the rock alive. Good call there. 4th foul on Amsterdam. And a 4-point lead for them. Both teams step aside, get a breather. Princeton here in Mexico, thanks to their ranking. Also see them in Saskatoon, Prague, and Lausanne. Meantime, Amsterdam is qualified to Saskatoon and Nanjing through automatic allocation. Royer couldn't connect on the 2-ball. Now Hummel says, I got it, boys. Oh, he's setting up on Royer. Oh, yeah. That's 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a bucket. It's your 4-5 seed matchup. Amsterdam, your 4 seed. Princeton, your 5. As I mentioned, we got 6 of the top 7 ranked teams in the tour standings here in Mexico City. Huffman called for the foul. Princeton with 3 now to Amsterdam's 4 in an 8-5 game. The Dutch in front. Oh, look at, nice move there from Dimes. Contorted his body, but it's tough to make the shot after doing that. Stays a 3-point game. Dimes to the job. Fading away on Z. Nada. See more. To Z. Goes up top. And he brought the base. Oh, the job is out here shooting like block boy. He's had a few 2-pieces go down today. That last one put Amsterdam up by 4. Huffman couldn't answer back. Vanderhorst, nobody to fake the pass to, so he put up the floater. Nothing happens. Now Z with Royer. They fighting ones with 2. Oh, Royer with the behind the back. Couldn't capitalize. So Huffman now down to Z, and Royer, no choice. So with 5 minutes to play, this is where, you know, that strategy becomes even more important, because now the fatigue factor will start to set in. Right on cue Princeton go down low with Royer. And Amsterdam with 5 fouls. They got one more to give. I wouldn't be shocked if Team Princeton continues to put the pressure on Royer, even with Craig Moore, potentially. Oh, no hesitation from Hummel. Follows his own miss. But couldn't track it down. He wanted a foul. Who doesn't want a foul? Everybody wants it. When you play bad, everybody wants a foul. It's a physical game. It's definitely a physical game. This is a 5-on-5. Let them play. Yeah, Huffman, no argument there. He called for the bump. 10-7 is where it stands. Last game of the day. So have our quarterfinals set for tomorrow. Give and go. 11-7. Oh, Z stepped on the line. Look again. Nice finish, too, from the Flying Dutchman. Dimes was going left, Huffman with the good D. And then the offensive foul called on Vanderhorst. He used that off arm to clear a little space. You can look again. Yep. That's going to be a call pretty much every time. Can't be that blatant with it. Amsterdam, 4-point cushion. Looking good. Moore. He turns the corner. He gets it to Hummel. Hummel. This time he makes good from that left wing. He doubles up, and Princeton within 2. Dimes, offensive foul. Dropped the shoulder. Jesper did not like the call. No argument from Dimes. Judge for yourself. No commento. That's a tough call right there. Hey, either way. Huffman, what? How did he put that on point? How did he get that in there? Z finished. And then the good contest. Oh, Hummel takes 2 Dutchmen down. The Flying Dutchman and Aaron Royer. Ref Martinez says, you can't fool me, sure. But look again at that pass, man. He couldn't even see where to place the ball. It's plays like that that you grow to appreciate. It's not always the fancy play. I love the fancy plays. Don't get me wrong. You know the voice like his fancy plays. But I love a precise pass like that. It takes so much skill. Here's Hummel. Makes the first of 2. As Amsterdam, obviously in the penalty, 8 fouls. And the former Minnesota Timberwolf connects, and Princeton all of a sudden is out front. But maybe not for long, as Morg was beat on the baseline. Van Vilsteren with the move on him. Princeton with 5 fouls. So they got one more to give before they end the penalty. So in the final 4 here, we're going to see who's able to pull away in a game that started off being dominated by Amsterdam. And then all of a sudden we've seen Princeton kind of catch fire here. It's gotten physical. Dudes falling like bowling pins out here. Speaks to how bad they want it. Flying Dutchman. Good like grandma's cookies. It's 12-12. Dozen apiece. Now, Carrington. It's a good move. That's not the type of advantage that they're going to have like with Aaron Royer down there. That's why Z came out empty. Now Huffman to Hummel. Man, it is just all attack mode for Team Princeton. All they know is go. Green lit. 1-point lead. Dimes dropped one. Oh, but the Flying Dutchman couldn't get the reverse, and it wasn't cleared anyway. So he wouldn't have been cleared for takeoff regardless. Nonetheless, that was still fun, the anticipation. Well, wait a minute, I'm not sure. I didn't see the feet, but that was the call. More. No, sir. Royer. Oh, he's left by himself. He said, why not? Pulled it, missed it, but the job is there to clean up the miss. Oh, Z, quick move, but he left the rock. 13 all, 250 left in the final game of day one. Fittingly, this is how you would want it to end. A contentious contest between two of the best here in Mexico City. Back at some of the highlights so far. Nice follow there. One hand from the job. Amsterdam is just hadn't been able to get over that hump. They've been in the mix. They hit the world tour, the pro circuit. Just have not had the same type of success that they've had in the national competitions. And they would love nothing more for it to start to translate. And maybe win some money. Who's that hiding over there? Peekaboo, I see you. You can follow your moves all week on Twitter. 13 apiece, 2:42 left. Final game of the day. As you know, top two from each group advance to the quarterfinals. This one will have the bracket set in stone. As we get this one back underway, Huffman gone with the win. Princeton with a 1-point advantage. The job missed that one. Look at Huffman coming down with the rebound. The foul called on Amsterdam. Flying Dutchman whistle. Already in the penalty, so then they put Huffman back on the free throw line. That is not what you want. Hummel, good. Lehman awaiting the winner. Edmonton will get the loser in the quarterfinals. Princeton out by 3. Dimes! He went up to the top flow. That was sweet. See what I did there? 2-point game. Hummel. No. Missed it to the left, now Dimes. Check out the hook. Couldn't get it to fall. More. Z on the streak. That's that Z-ish. 17-14. Now Dimes. Yeah, he thought about the floater and then he tried to go reverse, missed it. Now Z going to the rack and he missed the dunk. Would have been at least a layup. Instead, it stays a 3-point game. We'll see if that has any bearings on it. Whoa. Hey, that's a pretty big swing there. Missed dunk opportunity leads to a 2-piece from the job. And it's a 1-point game. Can Hummel answer back? And he does. Double dip. 19-16. A hit from the World Cup MVP. Right on time to halt the Dutch charge for a moment. But a clutch bucket, though, there from Hummel. Wow. Buck 29 officially left in the game. And some highlight material. That's some mixtape material there for you, Dimes. He can get up there. Yeah, he can.
Vamos de nuevo. Ahí está Amsterdam en posesión del balón.
Royer changes direction. He's got Huffman on his hip. The Job is feeling it. He decided to pull the trigger on the two. Missed it. Royer. Oh, in and out. Good move to the Job. And it's back to a one-possession game. Looks like Huffman is still down. And Huffman limping. So he's moving gingerly as Z sticks with it. Now Huffman all alone. That could have ended it, but Z missed it. Royer waiting for Hummel. Smart play. 1 point game. Amsterdam right back in it. 3 on the shot clock. And a wasted possession. And again, 2-0 Lehman awaiting the winner. Lehman awaiting the loser. Edmonton awaiting the winner. Nice in and out from Royer. Dropped it off with Huffman down. Quick little move. Sought out the contact and the Job finishing things off. Royer. Jesper steps through. Hoop and the harm. And Amsterdam is feeling it now. It is 19 up. Princeton trying not to crumble here. So we've seen a 3-0 run. It's 19-16. Amsterdam's continue to fight. Princeton with their 7th foul, so 2 free throws. And the Job gets the first of 2. Can Amsterdam get it done? Oh, the Job. He doesn't get the job done. Now Hummel has it. 30 seconds to play. Princeton won a 2-piece. Moore couldn't give it to him. So Royer and company with 20 seconds and a 1-point lead. They want to end it. Jesper faded away, and why not? Go to your leader to get the job done. No pun intended. As Jesper Jabse carries Amsterdam to the quarterfinals, unbeaten, 21-19, as they come from behind to beat Princeton. What a game, what a way to cap day 1. This was one that Princeton kind of let slip through their grip. There's a lot of lead changes in this one.